One of the most dangerous things you can do is try to squish a spider. And here's why.
I am absolutely speechless at this setup right now. I mean, I get being a DIYer, but on an avalanche, dude, you just built a whole ass apartment? What
Wow.
Let's freaking go, y'all. Welcome back to Unreal Reality, the only channel bringing you the previous week's creepiest, spookiest, scariest, weirdest, most unexplainable, most viral, most outlandish TikToks, conspiracy theories, and videos caught on camera found on the internet and dark web. This week, I got creepy TikToks that'll make you rethink reality. Please, guys, hit that like button so this video gets recommended to others. And if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button so you never miss another video from us again. With all that out the way, let's jump right into it, y'all.
Dozens of TikTokers could face jail time after the infinite money hack goes viral. The so-called glitch at Chase Bank's ATMs allows customers to withdraw huge sums of money from their accounts after depositing fake checks, causing waves of people lining up at banks and flaunting their cash online.
Hide the money, y'all! There's poor people around!
But experts have pointed out that this is simply check fraud, punishable by fines and jail time, as some TikTokers have found out the hard way after the bank took the money back from them whether they've had it or not.
TLDR, long story short, all these people are doing is committing massive check fraud, guys. That's it. And they're recording themselves
in 4K
and posting it all over the internet for the entire world to see.
Humanoid robots in your house is no longer a thing of the future because 1X have just shocked the world by releasing the first look at Neo. Neo is designed from the ground up to be a consumer robot. In other words, your ethical slave. Yeah, anything you want it to do around the house, chore-wise, it'll do. Unload the dishwasher, make the bed, hang up the laundry, kiss you goodnight, oil you up. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And to make Neo less intimidating and dangerous, it stands at a short king 5'4" and a skinny king at 25 kg. And if you're wondering why bro's looking like a roadman in a tech fleece, well, this outfit is actually to protect you from pinching or crushing your finger, you know, if you were to get physical. It can run at a speed of 7.5 miles per hour, carry a maximum of 20 kg, and has about a 2 to 4 hour runtime depending on the activity. And I've heard this too many times. The reason it needs to be modeled after a human is because everything we've built in this world is designed for human form. More creepy, yeah, but easier. 1X is now preparing pilot Neo robots for deployment in select homes later this year. So the question is this cool or creepy?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Robert took this path, which is around 150 feet long with many sharp bends and turns, making this cave the ultimate challenge. Eventually, Robert reached the first part, known as Keyhole Formation. As he crawled through the cave, he bent his body in an awkward position to get past the Keyhole Formation, accomplishing something that most people couldn't. This is where the video takes a dark turn. Robert was unaware of what lied ahead of him. As the tunnel got extremely tight and narrow, he failed to realize that getting out of this section was impossible the way he was crawling through. Eventually, Robert found himself being confronted by this super narrow passage, making him reconsider moving forward through the cave. The man began crawling backwards with his legs first, but it was impossible to go back through the Keyhole Formation without awkwardly bending his body. Robert spent a few minutes struggling, unable to move back, so he decided to crawl forward through the claustrophobic tight section ahead. If only he knew that the section ahead became impossibly narrow and extremely dangerous. After pushing himself forward multiple times, he'd realized there was no way forward, and his chest and back pressed against the cave walls. His legs became pressed against the roof of the cave, and his arms became pinned, making it impossible for him to move forwards or backwards.
Listen, I say it every time that we watch one of these videos. If you're ever gonna go do some type of cave diving or spelunking or whatever it's called, bring an experienced guide with you. Period.
This is
you know what? You know, no.
What's the holdup? It's trespassing.
Pardon?
I don't understand what the holdup is. It's trespassing.
What do you mean what the holdup is?
This is a it's an arraignment, right? Or a preliminary exam?
No. You're not charged with a felony, so it's not a preliminary examination.
Right.
You were arraigned in this on July 24th.
Mhm.
They set this date. your attorney hasn't been able to talk to you about the cases at all.
Okay.
So I'm trying to give, I mean, I can set it for 2 weeks out,
Yeah,
but the problem,
I'm tired of the state. I'm ready to leave this state as soon as possible. It's trespassing. I could technically leave and you guys could issue a warrant as long as I don't return. You can kiss my. This is.
you know what? You know, no. I'm gonna tell you what. You don't come in here.
Oh,
Okay, that's contempt. That's 93. That's another 3. That's another 93. That's another 93. That's another. That's 693s consecutive.
Let me give everyone out there a solid piece of advice, okay? If you ever find yourself in a courtroom, don't curse. Don't do it. Just don't do it, guys. Don't curse while you're talking to the judge, and definitely don't curse at the judge, all right? They don't like it, all right? And what does this judge think this is? The Breakfast Club? Yo, my man is handing out days like they're candy.
You want another one? Say the word. Just say the word.
Mueve.
Ain't nothing cute about that bird, guys. A sucker is weird looking.
Hazle un sonido para que abra la boca. Mira cómo tiene los ojos.
Yo, that thing is great. Let me tell you something. That thing might be super rare, but it is anything but super cute, guys. Is it a meerkat?
You too.
Man.
She became huge, didn't she?
Listen, I don't care if you told me he's bottle fed this thing since birth. It is a freaking hyena. A hyena. It's not a little kitty cat. It's not a little puppy, all right? He might as well be rolling around on the ground with a freaking tiger or a lion, all right? Stupid.
Katie Moran. Here they are side by side, one with eyes open, the other closed, while the statue was on display at the Basilica of St. John the Baptist in Canton Friday.
I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Because I don't. They both look super identical to me, guys.
We start tonight at 9 with a dire message for those living at this condemned apartment complex here in Aurora. It says, save our souls. You see the letters right there, SOS. A message written out in rocks in the middle of this complex. This is located near Nome Street.
Well, people there have just a few hours left before they'll be forced to leave. Tonight, we're speaking with a family that is impacted and learning more about their situation. Fox 31's Greg Nieto joins us live now with the very latest on their emotional story. Greg.
Yeah, Matt, you know, in the middle of the quad of that building, there's a big sign or flag that reads, "Need more time." Unfortunately, tonight, time is running out. For many families in Aurora, this is a week of going back to school. For the families of 1568 Nome Street, though, it's the final hours of calling this place home. The city giving these residents until 7 a.m. tomorrow to be out. In the parking lot is where we first meet up with Ethel and her husband. So where are you going to go?
We don't know. Every day when we come home, we have to do this. Every time we go outside to take out the garbage, every time we try to go to bed at night, we have to keep it like this so nobody can kick in the door.
Let's go. This is some very scary stuff, guys. This is absolutely frightening, okay? And it's not just a one-off anymore. It's not just happening in Aurora, Colorado. We just got word yesterday that these very dangerous Venezuelan migrant gangs are now forming in New York City. They're taking over apartment buildings there, guys. They're going door to door demanding rent. They're extorting Americans now.
What? Jennifer Gilbo, riding in Shoel Mahmoud's car, when out of nowhere, she appears to snap, lunging at the Uber driver, dousing him with pepper spray. Shoel picked up Jennifer and a friend on West 46th Street, but when they got to 65th and Lex, things quickly went south early Wednesday morning. What? Shoel insists he hadn't said a word to the ladies. The other passenger appears just as stunned.
Jen, what?
Repeatedly asking her friend why she was doing this. Jennifer would only say,
"Get him out."
Get him out. In the first few seconds, Shoel tells me he tried to get out, but his seatbelt was on. Police did arrest Jennifer. She's charged with assault and now has a lawyer who at this point is not commenting.
Yikes. Yo, did you guys see her eyes? She looked freaking demonic. It almost looked like she was getting off on this, you know, looking at the she looks at the camera a couple times, like she's watching herself and enjoying it. I wonder what my man even said. It looked like he was looking out the window, not even paying attention, minding his own business, and she just went batshit crazy on him.
This overweight woman refused to give up her seat on an airplane, so another woman came up to sit in the row of seats with her child. But this other woman had not purchased a seat for her child. Well, this woman had purchased an extra seat due to her being larger size. And the woman with the child became livid because the other woman would not let the child sit in the seat. However, the overweight woman was socially aware enough to buy an extra seat due to her larger size, rather than inconveniencing the other people that were sitting in the row next to her. But some people are claiming that this woman should have gave up her seat to a child. Now I'm going to have to side with this woman because I give her credit for having enough social awareness to not inconvenience the people around her, and she knowingly purchased an extra seat instead of making the airlines give her one. What are your guys' thoughts on this situation?
All right, guys, let's light the comment section on fire with this one, okay? Look, I'm neutral. I'm Switzerland, but I want to know what you guys think, okay? Is the woman, the larger woman who purchased the extra seat, is she in the right? Or is the mom who just wants to get her kids sat in the right? Like I said, I'm Switzerland, guys. I want to know what you think. Put them in the comments. You all know what to do.
How did he do it?
Yo. I must have watched this video literally a million times and I still have no idea how they did it.
I don't know, man.
I know the line. I know you gotta be lying. I know you gotta be joking.
I've been waiting for this.
I was in line. You went in line.
I was in line, yes. I went to the charging station over there and it wasn't working, so I pulled over here and I was waiting. I've been waiting ahead of you.
You moved your feet and you lost your seat, sir.
No.
I didn't know. How was I supposed to know you was in line?
I was sitting right over here.
I wasn't watching you. I was watching the charging pump.
Okay. Well, do you mind if I can use this charger since I was waiting?
I'm going to use this charger, and then if you hop back in line, hopefully nobody else can skip you.
I was literally just sitting over here.
I'm sorry. I didn't see you, sir.
I feel like that's a lie.
Well, I feel like I'm finna charge. You got to get away from my car.
I feel like I don't understand why you're being difficult.
I'm not being difficult. I'm finna charge my car.
I understand that, but I've been waiting here.
I didn't see you waiting.
Car. I was sitting right there.
You got to take that up with somebody else. Sorry.
Yo, she said, move your feet, lose your seat. Classic. Yo, I wish we could have saw what the person looked like. You know what I mean? I'm envisioning like someone like this pale, scrawny, milky looking dude with like blue hair.
Is that her face in a foot spa? This is a foot spa, and this is how you go from feet like this to this. Meet Victoria, who went to a fish spa, which is when these fish eat the dead skin off of you because they're starved and they have nothing else to eat. Problem is that you can clean the water in the tank, but you can't clean the actual fish in between clients, so they transmit infection from one person to another. And so Victoria contracted a bone-eating infection and lost one toe and then the other. And then the poor thing lost all of her toes. And now, despite cases like this, people are still sticking their heads into fish tanks.
I at least hope that the business owners are at least disclosing to their customers the risks, you know, what could happen if you have a treatment like this. But you know what? It probably doesn't even matter. You know, these are the type of customers that you could tell them they'll lose a head and they're like, you know, I'll be all right. The same type of customer that thinks Chase Bank has a free money glitch. Yo, clip of the day, clip of the week, for sure.
You gotta see this. You can't make this type of stuff up.
Okay.
I mean,
What
you
do you
just
got?
have to see it
Let's see.
to believe it.
So we've got extension cords feeding through the wall to over to here. Then we jumper them over to here. Then
Wow.
we jumper that one up to here. Then we feed that to this light and then run a line through to feed to this light, which
Wow.
isn't operational, by the way. But check this out. We ran screw right through the surge protector.
Wow.
Do you know what's behind there? Wires. Wires, that's what's in there. And you ran screws right through that sucker. Are we trying to burn this freaking house to the ground or what? You cannot make this up.
Wow. How this house is not like a pile of ashes right now is beside me. You know what's even crazier? I would like to know how whoever lives in this house has made it this far in life. Because that person deserves an award.
What was the name that you gave him?
I told him Marquise. That's not even close to Marquise.
No, sir, it's not. And I'm gonna go ahead and have a talk with him right now.
Instead of his name, Marquise Vanzego found the word monkeys.
As a black male, we've gone through a lot. Just when you think you're healing from a situation, someone opens that wound back up.
The underage staffer who entered the slur reportedly claims he misheard the name.
Is the guy who wrote monkeys on my receipt, is he available? I want to talk to him.
No, sir, I can't have you speaking to him right now.
Is he still here?
He's leaving.
The Chick-fil-A restaurant refused to fire the minor employee, claiming it was just a mistake.
I don't know. I'm out of this one, guys. I mean, monkeys, Marquise, monkeys, Marquise. It kind of sounds similar. And if you throw in like a headset, some muffled noise, maybe music in the background, or like a bustling, busy fast food restaurant, I don't know. I don't think the person was fired. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did he hear monkeys, or is he a bigot? What do you guys think? Put them in the comments, guys.
These little bugs, holy cow, look at this. Look how many of these things I got.
Bugs?
These little millipedes will come into your shoes.
Alright, time to put my shoe on. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not.
Always check your shoes.
There's a gigantic spider that climbed out of my shoe.
Oh man, what is this thing?
Oh my god, he is mad. That is a big spider.
Nice thing.
Okay, I don't even want to know where that thing
Okay,
came
nice
from.
thing.
Go to my shoe.
Peds.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're done with that.
God, look at it. Stop it.
I freaking hate spiders, guys. If I saw one of these guys just chilling in one of my sneakers, I'd throw them away. I'd be done with them. Here, you can have them, dude.
So apparently it's gotten so bad and so hot in Saudi Arabia. This is around the area of Prophet's Mosque, Medina, Saudi Arabia, that they have purchased over 250 umbrellas. And these umbrellas are something out of the ordinary.
Wow.
Like, they are huge, okay? And they create a shaded area of 143,000 square meters. This method alone knocks about almost 50 degrees off the temperature already.
That's crazy.
And it's so conveniently placed, you can't even tell that it's umbrellas once it closes in. And they had to choose a color sand white because the bright white was actually causing people to burn underneath these umbrellas. But look at how big these things are, y'all. This shit is crazy. And not to mention, they also got these misfams going on out there too. Remember, just a few months ago, there was over like 1,000 people unalive due to the heat in Saudi Arabia. Y'all remember that? Just a few months ago. So this is what they're doing to prevent this happening any further.
I mean, like, can we even debate global warming anymore at this point, guys? Like, our temperatures are so hot that we have installed umbrellas to cover massive amounts of land. And did you hear him? He said that the temperature drops by 50 degrees like that the second that these things come down. Mind-blowing, guys. Crazy.
When this woman ordered McDonald's online, she came across a problem she definitely wasn't expecting.
I cannot make this up. I just ordered DoorDash, McDonald's. I asked for a cheeseburger.
And after showing everyone her receipt, you can see something very strange written on the order. But it gets worse as you won't believe what she actually gets.
Only ketchup, cheeseburger, only ketchup. This is what I got. Just ketchup. A whole thing of warm ketchup.
Would you eat this?
You know what, guys? These people are just idiots, okay? He, I don't know. I don't want to misgender. They are on here complaining that they got literally exactly what they ordered. Honey, you put no meat, no bun. What did you think you were going to get? You know what I mean? These people, though, man, she could have gotten exactly what she ordered, and she would have complained about that somehow. You know, they're just chronic complainers, guys. This whole Gen Z.
So you're not getting me your manager, you're going to ignore me. Because you won't do your job. Did you not understand the question? You told me to count it, I told you it was 8. You told me that's not your job to count money. What's your job? You don't know?
I do not get to the center recording, so please.
You're in public? Too bad.
I'm in public today.
Yes, you are.
1 o'clock, I am on my job. You cannot record me. I do not get.
I've asked you to do your job. I've asked you for your manager. Which one would you like?
Just so we're both have pictures and videos of each other.
I'm happy for you, Trin. Appreciate you not doing your job.
Got just the 2 Gatorades?
He didn't want to put them in piles of like $1. I know anytime over the years that I've paid with change, I'll make sure that I put them in stacks of $1, or I'll hand them to the person, dollar by dollar. I don't just throw them out all over. If that was the case, because all you see is the change laying out all over the counter. If that was the case, I would have done the same thing as this lady. I would have told him to go take a walk. Someone's pissed. I have so many questions about this clip. 1, how did my man get a freaking hammer into an airport? Right? 2, where did he get this ticket from? Did he buy it from the homeless man on the corner outside? Like, come on, dude. If you're gonna fly, you get your tickets from the airline. Dummy.
What's up with this? Aisle after aisle of folding chairs? And look at this store, the shelves filled with giant plastic piggy banks.
Every single aisle has these piggy banks here.
Nope, it's not the latest craze. They're decoys. It's a tactic many stores are using to fill empty shelves at a time when the nation's experiencing major shortages of pretty much everything due to the supply chain crisis.
What a supermarket is trying to do is hide the fact that there are shortages. They don't want to scare consumers at all.
Shopping expert Phil Lempert says there's method to the madness. Empty shelves can spark panic.
They also want to prevent hoarding from taking place the way it did in the beginning of COVID.
This store actually covered their empty shelves with a giant image of packed shelves. Fake food covering up empty shelves, tweeted the shopper who spotted the ruse, so people won't notice the cupboard is bare. And this drink's fridge sure looks full, but open it up, it's practically empty.
Wow.
Other stores are using a different tactic, spreading out the goods they have an abundance of.
They're taking frozen pizza, for example, that maybe just you saw one of before, and now you might see 6 or 7 of them over a bigger area to hide those empty shelves.
Another example, moving cartons of milk to the front of the shelf. to make it seem full.
We better get used to it. We're going to see higher prices, we're going to see more shortages, and frankly, we're going to see retailers try even harder to be able to mask the fact that their store is empty.
This is absolutely terrifying, guys. They are now disguising the shelves at the grocery stores, so you don't see how empty and bare they are due to the supply chain issues we're having.
What the am I looking at here? What the am I looking at?
What the
Come to this coffee shop, Uncle Bean's coffee shop, every morning. I write, so I'm just writing, and I just feel a presence. She comes in, grabs the ball,
Get 'em.
the backpack, and I can't tell you. I didn't think. My amygdala activated, and I ran. I tackled her, and we were in the floor. Then she just sort of ran. What message do I have for them? Oh yeah, don't try to steal from a Cuban.
Yeah, there you go.
Mess around and find out.
Oh, yo, did you see her with the high hands? Yo, she said, not today, not today.
Yeah, we're here about the cat, the little gray cat.
The little gray cat no one's looked for a week?
I've been over here already.
Yes. Just once. Don't come with an attitude. I've taken very good care of her.
I understand. Thank you.
She's sick. We've warmed her. We're taking her to the vet. And I know
Thank
you're
you.
recording.
Yes,
You're
I
not
am.
stupid.
No one has called you stupid.
Can you prove that she's your cat?
Yes.
Yes, I can. I don't want an attitude. You're at my house.
Well, you are in
just-
possession of my cat, and I would like her back.
Okay.
As of this moment.
How old are you, son?
I'm 16, but you're in possession of my cat, and I'd like her
On
back.
my porch, don't talk to me like that. I haven't earned that. If anything, you should say thank you for finding your cat running around. If it's your cat.
The cat
It
was
is.
in our backyard.
This really wasn't the attitude I expected y'all to come over with.
I came over nice one time, asked for the cat. I got somebody walking on my porch asking me if they could keep the cat, and I said no. The cat has not been returned.
Can't pay for the cat?
No, you cannot.
Do you understand my point of nobody being here and that I've got attached
The
just
night
like
she
you?
didn't come in, I had a bad feeling, and then when I told she was brought into someone else's custody, I wasn't happy about that.
Okay, that's fine, but son, I'd like to speak to your dad, the adult, okay?
I just want my cat back.
I understand your point. Do you see my point also?
No, I don't. I really believe that you guys are stealing.
Stealing?
Yes.
I just want to know that you love her like I've come to love her. I've had her a week.
I can't tell if this is real or a skit, but I'll tell you what, if this is in fact real life, someone needs to punch that lady in the face ASAP, all right? She basically stole this family's cat and is holding it hostage now. Crazy. What are they?
Zehara.
I don't know what is down in that water, guys, but I'll tell you what, that is not fish. No, sir.
Name of a restaurant in Chinese, it might not work. Is the army turning this thing into a migrant shelter? Why are you guys here? It's a hotel. Why is the army at this hotel?
We're here at the request of the state of New York.
The state of New York has put the army into hotels? What the hell is that about? This is a public hotel, right? What is the army doing in this hotel? Have you guys taken over this hotel?
Crazy.
What is?
So you can't
What the hell going on?
What the fuck is the army doing taking over civilian hotels in the middle of New York City? I can't record. So this is what I'm talking about, people. Do you think those guys are there to help you or me? What is going on?
Yeah, of course they rushed him out of there, wouldn't answer his questions, told him he couldn't record. Listen, if you ask me, anytime you're in America and you walk past what looks like an entire platoon of soldiers just chilling, and you ask them what they're doing there, they should 100% have to honestly and transparently answer your question as to what they're doing there.
This is just absurd.
10 caramel, 15 sugar, 15 cream. Alright, I'm gonna start this crazy coffee by scooping the ice, then putting the 10 pumps caramel in it. Switch over to the 15 sugar.
This is crazy.
Now the 15 cream, just wait till you see how much room's left in this cup after the cream.
Come on.
Now just about an ounce of coffee.
Wow.
Let's throw this diabetes in a cup up real quick. Now I just gotta throw a lid on it and pray for the customer.
Yup. He got one thing right there. That is 100% without a doubt diabetes in a cup, guys.
Stop it. Get some help.
You are now being forced to give 20% tips. Watch. Can't do 18, can't do 22, can't do 25, can't even do a custom. 20%. Oh, but you... So this guy goes to a restaurant and he finally finishes up. But this is all kinds of wrong. First, just check him out as $18.98. At a 20% tip, it would be $15.19. What? A 20% tip would only be $3.79. Where are they getting $15.19 from? What is that? And when he tries to hit the 18, the 22, or the 25, or the custom, it does not allow him to. But it does allow him to pay. Now, I did a video saying, don't tip again until you see this, because look, the custom tip is almost 100% of what he just paid. I figured it out. It is 80%. He's paying an 80% tip. This is 80%. So would you have paid? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, follow, and this is your Bald News Backup. This is robbery. Robbery.
And what? You don't think it could just be a glitch? You know, maybe something wrong with that particular tablet? You really think that if a restaurant was mandating 20% tips, that the customers wouldn't light that place on fire? Boy, you are crazy. Crazy. Anyhow, guys, if you made it this far in the video, huge thank you goes out to y'all. You are freaking rock stars. Leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts, smash that like button, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.